A worldwide computer outage impacting multiple parts of our everyday lives. Planes grounded, flights canceled, of course. 911 call centers were down. Banks inoperable and businesses really disrupted today. We certainly felt it here at WLWT too. Officials say that something went wrong with a software update from cybersecurity company CrowdStrike. Thanks so much for joining us at 4 o'clock. I'm Cherie Palillo. So if you logged onto a computer this morning, you may have been greeted with a blue screen just like this one here. It is all part of that global computer outage. CrowdStrike saying that a fix has been deployed, but people all across literally the world are still dealing with the aftermath tonight. So we are leading the way for you with team coverage tonight to get a better understanding of what exactly happened and how it's impacting people right here at home still tonight. We begin with our WLWT News host Todd Dykes. He's been talking with cybersecurity experts for us all day. Hi there, Todd.
Hi, Cherie. Yeah, a true tech meltdown. That seems to be the best way to describe what's been happening to certain computer systems all around the world, really. What appears to have been that buggy software update you mentioned has been affecting Windows-based PCs that help things like transportation systems and emergency call centers operate. An online security company called CrowdStrike did release the faulty update overnight and emphasized the problem is not the result of a cyber attack. This morning, a lot of computer users, especially business professionals, looked at their computers and saw what's commonly called the blue screen of death, meaning their desktops and laptops just would not work. On the plus side, CrowdStrike has come up with a solution, and that's being rapidly deployed. The problem is that for the fix to work, many of the impacted machines have to be restarted by hand.
Think about this for a second, Todd. Even if it took 1 minute per machine times millions of machines, how long is it going to take? And that's why we're seeing the chaos of downtime, because a lot of companies use CrowdStrike.
Now, IT experts have been working overtime throughout the day today to deploy that solution to fix those computers that have been impacted. That includes places like Middletown's 911 system, also offices linked to Ohio's BMV, notably appointments at Children's Hospital. There was a big old backup with those appointments earlier today. Some canceled because of the software glitch. The hospital saying just about an hour ago that operations are mostly back to normal and that impacted patients and their families will be contacted. For now, reporting live, Todd Dykes, WLWT News 5.
Yeah, it really is wild, the ripple effect it had, Todd. Thanks so much. And you know, the airport, of course, not immune from this crippling outage all across the world. WLWT News host Curtis Fuller joining us now from CVG tonight with more on what it's been like out there. And so, Curtis, how are things going now? Are there still big backups?
Cherie has gotten better. That might be the best way of putting this, but frankly, it has been a mess out here, as you have reported, a mess here at CVG and passengers, for passengers here and literally at airports all around the world. Now, you're looking at Delta. The good news for Delta passengers, Delta has resumed some flights. It's also issued some travel waivers. But again, thousands of flights canceled or delayed, turning passengers' travel plans upside down, even though, as I said, some airlines have been able to get some planes back in the air. Allegiant seemingly having the biggest problem, though. Long lines were the norm here at the airport all day, with airline ticket counter clerks telling the folks the bad news. It was a navigation nightmare at airports here in the United States, Europe, and Asia. Airlines lost access to check-in and booking services at a time when many travelers are heading away on summer vacation.
Very frustrated. I was ready to lay on the beach. Yes.
I understand everything that's going on, and it's nothing anybody can do. And I just hope everybody's been as kind as I've tried to be. I'm very tired. I've been up since 4, and I couldn't sleep last night. So I got about 2 hours of sleep because we were so excited. Me and my girlfriend, since February, have decided to go on vacation. And it finally got here, and here we stand.
Yeah, and some people have been standing here for a long time. Again, the good news for these passengers you're looking at here in the Delta line, some flights have been able to get back up in the air. I should also point out Allegiant issued a statement saying it could take several hours before its system recovers. It is offering customers some refunds Also, they're willing to rebook these flights for folks trying to help out in any way they can. We did see a lot of frustration out here. We also saw that passengers understood that it wasn't the fault of any particular airline. This was something that was really out of everyone's control. Reporting live, I'm Curtis Fuller, WLWT News 5.